Okay, there will be no chicken parties at my house today, ladies. Oh, I see your rooster friend over here coming, checking you out. Don't come running to me. Yeah, I see your friends here. Scattering. Party's over, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, yeah. Yeah, jump on room. You're gonna jump on room. See? You're gonna jump on room. But not talk to me, that's the quick business. That's true. You're not doing nothing. Sit down with it. Sit right there. Sit down. Then if you listen, be able to listen. Listen.
Listen.
You know, say you lie.
You know what?
You know you lie. Now it's getting deeper, Junior.
You know those mornings where you're like, if everything was the way it was played out, it would be like gloomy skies and rain. And the sun comes out and makes you feel just a little bit better. Yeah, those are that days. But you got Dave. He's mostly ready. Super excited for another day of school. So yes, see Dave. You got Junior running back to the house, forgetting the 17th thing. You got Craig still in the house. We're having a ongoing debate of how much school money he actually needs for school. Now that I come to find out that he doesn't even pay for school lunches and uses his money for things other than food, only to come home after school and beg for food. It's a sunny day. We're gonna plant some carrots. Gonna get the kids to school and see what comes of it. Let the adventure begin. it is morning time, and the sun might be shining, the weather might be sweet, but the parentals are being tested. So, morning. It probably doesn't go without saying that Craig and I are having a difficulty communicating this morning. Like, we had a conversation last night about why he needs 1,000 Jamaican dollars to go to school each day, because we're finding out now that he's using the money not for food, only to come back home and ask for food. And rather than attempt to have a conversation, Craig's learned the defense mechanism to just break down and expect someone to, I don't know, feel sorry for him, or I guess that's his strategy and what he's learned. And I get that. Like, these are not brand new toys that we're playing with, but we're having a constructive consequence provided. So I have $1,000 in my pocket ready to give Craig, and all I just wanted to know is what he was planning on using the money for. And Craig decided rather than do that, he would just walk off and I guess go find the money elsewhere. He's got a uniform on. Hey, Andre! He's got his uniform on. He's ready to go to school. He walked off with the other schoolmates, and it's challenging. Like, I'm trying to get Sonia to understand, like, this is not an emotionally erratic decision. This is a 13-year-old who has not learned the ability to communicate when there's any sort of friction or conflict. And in order to get him to learn how to communicate when there's friction or conflict, you have to provide opportunities for that. So rather than, bailing him out, I guess, and saying, wait, I see you're leaving here, take it anyway. No, okay, you want to walk through the gates without any money and think you're going to get to school and then maybe trust it from somebody and then figure out the details on how you're going to do that. That's fine, but that's your choice. And when you come home and you don't want to talk and you won't have an iPad to play on, you won't have Wi-Fi to play on, you won't have a PS5, that's for sure, then you'll understand and realize that you don't want to bite the hand that feeds you. So we'll see. This is the tough part of parenting, and I know it, man, because I've seen all the comments. I've seen we're too soft, we're too gentle on these ones, and I get that, and I've been sensitive towards that in trying the reward-based approach. But when the reward-based approach doesn't work, then you need to, they're not going to get smacked around. They're not going to get berated. They're going to be removed from the privileges and things that they've enjoyed while getting to live here in an environment that they've never had before, and realize that you can either step up and learn from your mistakes and make better decisions, or you don't. And it's not an emotionally, challenging conversation or thought process. It's just teenagers. Man, I don't miss being a teenager. Sonia, you want to weigh in on this one? No? Yes. Sonia and I we have our respective differences, and I respect her approach, and I'm trying to get her to respect mine. It's out of love, dear. What do they call it? Tough love? Man. So stay tuned. I'm assuming he'll get to school, and if not, he'll figure that path out. But it's challenging. I've never, I realize there are some delays in this processing, but I've never seen or been around an individual at that age who just breaks down and expect things to change. Like I want him to be able to go into the world and see conflict and persevere and develop the skill sets necessary in order to overcome things. And as of right now, it's not there. So this is a training opportunity for both myself and for him to be like, you know what? You dropped the ball, dude. You messed up. You're messing up, and you have a choice on how you're going to handle it. And the consequences are up to you. Like, this is not a forced arrangement by any means. The door works both ways. And so we're going to plant some carrots today. We're going to plant some seeds. There we go. That's you know what? That's going to be the title of this episode. Planting some seeds. The metaphor and the literal. I've only had one coffee.
You get a frustration, huh? You're going to plant seeds to get a frustration away?
No, because I've got carrot seeds and I want to plant them. I was planning on doing that anyway. But now we can metaphorically tie that into what we're trying to do with these kids, to plant some seeds, to get them to grow and prosper and learn and adapt to the new expectations that have been around for now a few months, and now we're back, and we'll see.
I don't know if a kid far before you meet them already, I don't know if they can. You have to go train them from 13. Kind of hard to train 13-year-old from now to a grown up. I don't know how it's gonna work, but all I can do is just try.
That's right. You know, like, I don't want to use a bad analogy, but I'm going to use an analogy, right? When I grew up, we didn't have a whole lot of money. We shopped at the Goodwill and the thrift stores, and we got what we called used toys. And with those used toys, they weren't brand new out of the package, shining bright like a diamond, and bells and whistles and everything always worked. No, those used toys had some wear and tear, and you did what you could, and you appreciated the toy for what it was while you had it, because you never had the toy before you got it. You know, and that's the analogy that I'm going to go with, because these aren't brand new toys, man, and the batteries are not included, and you got to do what you can with. Huh?
You're not up and running now.
Well, they're slowly but surely moving on, but yeah, you got to make do with what you got and do the best that you can and enjoy the process in while you have it.
Yeah, but all you do with kids house and they backshot you in your own place, you're trying to help them, and then they talk to them and stuff, and all they do is backshot you and tell you that you are the same as them or whatever. It's like they're putting you as you are in their shoes. You know, which in case they don't know the money for it of being in their shoes.
Right.
Literally,
yeah, those are some little shoes. I don't know if your feet will fit. See, me and Craig, we're having our issues, and Sonia and Junior have a very interesting dynamics. You've probably seen it. Like Sonia and Junior, they have this bond. They're creating this bond of, like, you know, affection and closeness, but it's like Junior's still learning the proper ways to get attention. He knows if he says certain things, he'll get attention, but not the part of the attention that, you know, he should be desiring. So he needs to figure out where that line is, because yes, Junior has a mouth on him, and it's funny. Junior has the opposite problem with Craig, right? Like, Junior won't stop talking, and Craig won't start talking. You can't win either way, man. Like, but we'll keep trying. Tone, final word.
It's all good. You gotta just try. That's all I gotta do.
Amen.
Just try and have hope and faith. Everything will work out for the best.
Hope, faith, and probably another coffee. Well, when all else fails, sometimes you just gotta keep hope alive. Literally. How you doing, Hope? My pepper plant named Hope. What do you think?
Okay.
Yeah, she's doing great. Got some true leaves going. Got some partial sun going. I don't want her to get too burnt out there. And here's her friends. I gotta name them too one day, since they decided to join the party a little late.
And then Grace, then.
Hope and Grace.
Grace and faith.
Oh, we're gonna have to come up with a few more, because we got 6 more coming up. But Hope Senior, you're doing great.
Hope, grace, and faith.
Amen. Can I get an amen? Oh, that's all right. I go check the chickens. You know, do what retired people do best. Just go say good morning to the chickens. And I did a little research. The cabbage supposedly is not supposed to be picked until, like, the top leaves are just about splitting a little bit or coming apart. And so I think we gotta wait just a little longer on the cabbage, as much as I'd like to have some cabbage. Yep, time for a slow-mo. I just love how dramatic the chickens get every morning. I come out, they're like, we've never seen the light of day ever since. And so, glad someone appreciates what they have, right? Enjoy the cabbage leaves from yesterday. You're welcome. All right, you guys ready to eat? That saying, April showers brings May flowers. We're in April. I'm just wondering where the showers are at, because this month so far didn't get any rain while we were gone, and we got a little bit of rain maybe yesterday morning, but nothing worthwhile. Nothing to make the gutters flood, if you know what I mean. So we're still going in manual with the watering, wondering where the showers are at. Which is, oddly enough, we have to reevaluate our water tank system a bit, because our rainwater from the front tank is actually quite full, like overflowing at this point. So we're going to repurpose some water while we are taking the back tank by storm, and obviously getting to water all the plants and the chickens here today. Yep. These peppers are coming back to life. Getting ready for another round of peppering. Just a dude watering a pepper. You're welcome. Whew, so there I was picking and watering away, and not gonna lie, speaking of water, our watermelon is not too happy right now because we didn't water it for a week, go figure, but hopefully it comes back strong with a vengeance. And it's apparently going to be joined by a little sister or brother. I know. There we go. Watermelon number 2. Just hanging out, enjoying some cool breeze. And I think, even though the beans are a bit young, I think it's about time that I gotta try one, right? Like, some of them are... How long do you wait till you pick your beans? That's always a fun question. But we're gonna try and get a couple of them, just to let Sonia sample the product, if you know what I mean. So, looking for some decent sizers. That's a pretty good size one right there. Thank you very much. And digging in here. Hold on. Wait for it. Yeah, you are pretty good size too. Okay, so I know they're young still, but we're gonna let Sonia try them out and see what she thinks. While you're modeling away, this is for you.
gonna do with this?
You're gonna eat it.
No. Let raw bean. You don't eat it, yeah.
You don't eat raw beans?
No.
Oh my gosh. That's pretty fantastic. Try it. You can do it.
I'm tired of the raw bean.
Morning. It's fantastic. You don't know what you're missing, dear. That's right. We're gonna be making some more chocolate nibs today. Mama's big old batch that we've had in the fridge since before we left. But went online, the Panamania, as I like to call it, Chocolate Fest. They gave us the website where they get their machines at, and I found it online. And check it out. So they actually make a variety of different machines, as we can see here. Get you out of the way. Thank you. Quite fancy, but they do have some countertop models, which looks like the ones that we actually had in our example that was given to us. And if we look at the smallest one, oh, Premier Chocolate Refiner, 8 pounds with stainless steel stone holder. Oh, what's the difference? I don't know, but we just go for the basic, simplest version. It's 300 bucks, which may be a interesting investment, and it looks like they'll actually ship this internationally. So, oh, I only want one. Let's go back. Cool. Yeah, if we go to checkout, and then Jamaica, FedEx International Economy, 87 bucks. It looks like they could even ship it to us via FedEx. So $387 would get us that chocolate refiner. I don't know. Now, maybe it's just a crazy dream of mine to make chocolate here at home, but maybe we use some YouTube money for this and get the kids involved and make chocolate bars, and who knows what might come of it, but it looks like a pretty cool process. Where'd my pictures go? What is this, the Premier? That's what the stone, I don't know what the holder does. There's one that has a stainless steel holder as well, which is probably obviously more efficient, and stainless steel. Cool. Do we need that? Probably not. There it is. So yeah, this is the product that we'd be looking at, US version, since thankfully Jamaica has US plugs. And it's the preferred choice of artisan chocolate makers. Man, I think it could work. I don't know. Maybe just a pipe dream, but they even give you a quick start guide. Even better. Some pictures and assembly included. Oh, there we go. How to assemble a Premier chocolate. Oh, assembly. And there's videos. Perfect. Adjusting the knobs. Put it in some oil. Put it in your nibs. Oh, man. And a user manual. So, we'll see. I don't know. Tell us what you think. Should we put some YouTube money towards a chocolate refiner? Am I being too overzealous? I don't know. But let us know what you think. And they even ship it to Jamaica. So, maybe one day. We'll see. For the record, these are not my chickens. Those are the neighbor chickens? The chickens from somewhere else? I don't know. Not my chickens. Oh boy. Look at my chickens. They're like, what are you guys doing out there? Can't you see we're trying to have some quality, peace, and quiet around here? Man. Okay. Chickens. Okay, there will be no chicken parties at my house today, ladies. Oh, I see your rooster friend over here coming, checking you out. Don't come running to me. Yeah, I see your friends here. Scattering. Party's over, ladies and gentlemen. I see you. Goodbye. Goodbye. Yes. Go. Away. That's right. You're lucky the sugar cane's here. Yeah, oh, I see you. I see you. Call this a chicken run. Sometimes as parents you gotta crack the whip and break up the party. No, don't even, ladies. Get out of my house. I still see you. I still see you. You're doing laps. Look at this guy. What's up, creative? Yeah, you better run. Ladies, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed, alright? Nobody asked to have a party. No? Yeah, look at, no, you can't say no. No, I'm not gonna feel sorry for you guys. You got caught. I don't want them over again, you hear? You tell your rooster friend he's gotta knock on the front door if he wants to come over. That's right, oh yeah, that's right. Grounded for life. Man, what's a guy gotta do to get some honest, respectful chickens around here? It's getting bad. Okay, now that the chickens have lost their party privileges, we've got a bunch of chocolate to trash, as she says, or take off the outside piece. I'm sampling nibs. Yeah, this little outside piece, not cool. You gotta break it. Trash it. Put all the big, nice pieces in there. Trash back in here. Know what the chocolate company didn't say? They have a machine to do this for you. We're gonna do it. Time is currently 12:18 p.m. We're gonna see how long it takes, because this is quite a bit this time. Yeah, we might be here a while. Here we go. Alright, not gonna lie, we've had chicken therapy, we've had garden watering therapy. I think we're now on to chocolate therapy. And not like where you just like sit and eat chocolate and desensitize yourself. No, I think chocolate therapy should be where you gotta trash so many pounds of chocolate based on what you're going through. It's a very, very soothing process, because every once in a while when you're I don't know what we're doing. We're trashing, we're parching. I forget my wife's terminology, but every once in a while when you break one, you get the whole bean to come out at one time, and you're like, you know, if I'm just persistent enough and I just keep cracking them, literally or figuratively, eventually something will come of it in one piece. Of course, then you got to do what any great chocolate therapist would tell you to do. You eat it. It's really good until it starts to dissolve, and then you get a bitter slam of like there is no sugar added, but keeps you going. Might find another full one. Just keep cracking. You know, they say that time flies when you're having fun. Well, we are 1 hour into our trashing party, and I'd probably say we're about half done. Yeah. Thanks, dear.
Yeah, done.
Just cheer me on. I invited her to the chocolate therapy session. Yeah, halfway there. We'll keep going. Oh yeah. Woo, 2 hours in. Time for a coffee break. And some rain. A rain break, man. Yep. So glad I watered this morning. Yeah, I did. Oh, I tagged Sonia in to give me a little respite. Thanks, dear. I said I tagged you in to pick up the slack that I've been dropping with my nibs. Cracking some nibs. That's my word of the day, you know that? Nibs. Yeah. And rain. Cool. Yeah.
I'm
Me
glad
too.
for the rain.
We need it. Kind of.
Thank you, Lord, for making the rain fall. I thought outside was cracking up. The ground was cracking for 3 and go. I'm
Yes.
big golden and I heard all this stuff.
The ground is cracking up, and now you got me cracking up. Don't take my move, anyway. We're gonna get back to nibbing. Can we nibbin? Is that the name? Nib away, dear. Nib away. Gotta save the peppers! I don't know what to do! Hold on! Okay, just had to sacrifice myself to save the peppers. They were drowning. Let's see if they're okay. Yes, they're. Plenty of water is going. Zoom in. Are they okay? Oh no. Hopefully it'll drain. We'll get a better look. Sometimes you get soaking wet, saving your hope, but I think they're gonna be okay. That'll drain out. It's draining out already. Hey, we'll check back on you guys in a little bit, okay? Whee! Soaking wet, man. Okay, you know you got a lot of rain when your 800-gallon rainwater tank is now full again, and it was maybe 3/4 full, so that's cool. But I gotta go out and save my peppers. Man, you gotta get that bucket draining, man. Come on, peppers. I'm gonna go check the back. Glad I got my coffee going. Woo. I think it's finally starting to let up. The back flood continues, man. Check this out. Oy! Open the sesame. Yeah. Still going strong. Even the gutters are overflowing, but it's the soothing sounds of free water right there getting collected. And more water coming down. Great. Oh boy. Right, we made it out in the trenches, in the wilderness. Emptied out the bucket. It's not draining as much as quick as I'd like it to, but we emptied out the top of it, so I think you guys are gonna be okay. Yeah? Put some dirt on it, okay? What up, Hope? You still good? Get knocked down, and you get up again. Whew. That was fun.
Right, we are at the 3-hour mark and we are just about wrapping up our trashing adventure. There it is. See that bit bottom lip? That's determination right there. Reminds me of someone pedaling a bike. Cool. 3-hour tour, man. Whew, 3 hours. But it smells pretty fantastic. It looks pretty fantastic. Sonia, thank you for helping.
Welcome, sir.
The smile doesn't work on me, you know that. Let's get a slow-mo, man. Okay, well I nibble on a nib. Every time. We don't have any cocoa butter. And I want to make this one a little better than the last one. And apparently we need cocoa butter, but if we can't find cocoa butter, we're gonna. The Google universe says we should use coconut oil. Plus, I think it'd be nice to have a little coconut flavor with the chocolate. So, Saturday, promise. You hear that? I used the P word. I used the P word.
You use the P word. How to make sure you keep stick to your promise, yeah?
Yeah, you too. Saturday, we'll have coconut oil. We'll have the cacao nicely stored in the fridge. And we are going to make chocolate with some coconut oil this time to really put it over the top. And I'll probably now have to refill the ice trays because Sonia doesn't know I used the last one.
You know, I should do coconut oil. Pour the coconut oil.
First?
Yeah, so you kind of like warm up the chocolate. And then you just put tea.
I don't think that's the visual it makes, but that's like she's practicing her Miss Universe pageant wave. Can we see that again? What was that?
No.
That was beautiful, dear.
Yeah.
All right, Coco. We'll see you Saturday. So I know that chickens aren't supposed to be the brightest things in the universe, but see if you can figure this out. Trying to figure out what the chickens are doing. It looks like they're drinking the water off of the fencing, I think. I don't know. Like, I thought it was something that, you know, bugs or something, but no, it looks like most of them are just like, cool, the fence is wet, let's get the water off of it. But okay, and find some bugs along the way. I see you. All right. Well, finally got some break in the storm. Enjoy your water, chickens. All right, with one tank overflowing, it looks like we saved Hope and her friends, Grace and Amen, over there from the downpour of water. But as promised, now that the soil is nice and wet, I figured it might as well be a perfect time to get my feet dirty. Yeah, maybe next time put the water shoes out of the rain. But got the carrots. According to Google Legend, we're supposed to plant them in rows 12 inches apart and about ½ inch deep, and they're going to take 2 to 3 weeks to germinate and up to 3 months to actually grow and become a carrot. So we better get started. Here we go. Before we do that, we got the knock method here to check the back tank. Here we go. Listen carefully. Yeah, I think she's about right there. So I'm gonna have water for a while. Carrots. was C. C kicked my foot. No, you didn't. Don't lie. You lied every day, Craig. That's true, ladies and gents. We lost, man. We'll get him next time. Alright, first game down. Charity game match given to Mario for his good looks. Alright, we're finally on the board. I got one. One? How much you have, Craig? Oh, you can see through it. Junior? Yeah, through your teeth, man. That's 2 games to Mario's 1, Craig's 0, and whole lot of nothing.
Gotta read.
Oh boy.
Gotta read.
Yes.
R-E-A. Ready. D. Mario.
Craig got 1.
Good.
Oh boy, that's fantastic. Alright, Craig tied it up. 2-2 and Mario 1 and Junior, you can... Oh well. Alright, 2 games, and Junior, you can see. How could I? Working on compound words tonight with Junior, so we compounded our assignment and put 2 together just like the words. Doing great. No man, this is a compound activity. You guys gotta go together like a compound word.
Day night.
No. Well, that's it. We survived another one. Whew. Oh, Craig and I had a good chat. We came up with the idea that I'll give you that $1,000, but you're not going to ask for any food until from when you get home until dinner time. We'll see if it works, but at least he was man enough to step up and have a good chat. So, nice.
Good night, bros. Give me this.